Welcome back to another Movies with Andy. Today's movie is from the world of John Wick, Ballerina.
You will always be weaker. You will always be smaller. You want to win? Improvise. Adapt. Cheat.
From the world of John Wick, Ballerina stars Ana de Armas as Eve Macaro. After her father gets killed when she is younger, she gets recruited to the Rosca Roma to become a deadly assassin. So this movie, of course, is a spin-off to the John Wick series, which we should actually be getting way more John Wick spin-offs coming soon. So this movie actually takes place between John Wick 3 and John Wick 4. And we do have the Baba Yaga himself, John Wick, throughout the film. So of course, it is a John Wick spin-off, so right off the bat, the action was amazing. Ana de Armas did an amazing job with all the action sequences. And you can tell that Ana de Armas put in the work for this role. Not only was she shooting them up, but she was able to take down the biggest of bad guys with hand-to-hand combat. Also, the fight choreography, just like all the past John Wick films, was amazing. They just have such an amazing way to capture the action, especially on the one-take shots. And of course, all these John Wick movies always do an amazing job with the audio, especially with the gun sounds. They don't all sound the same, which is pretty cool. And yes, this movie is very bloody and has some pretty awesome kills throughout the film. What I love about this film is that you actually see what happens to someone when they get recruited and all the training that they have to go through and then to their first mission. So this movie just expanded the John Wick world way more. And of course, it was so cool to see Keanu Reeves back as John Wick in this film. I honestly thought his character was going to have a very small cameo, but he actually has a big impact on this story, which was awesome to see him back in action. Not only was the action awesome and Ana de Armas did an amazing job, but this one might actually have one of my favorite action sequences in the John Wick universe. And it had to be at the end of the movie with a flamethrower, so you can already imagine the madness that happens. Also, this movie had a very simple story, which was not bad at all because the action made up for it for sure. Now with some things that I didn't really like. I think we all go to a John Wick movie to see more of the action sequences and not the dialogue. And this movie for sure had a lot of talking parts, which wasn't always bad, but I feel like some of the dialogue just slowed the movie down a lot. Also, I will say that the villain was kind of weak in this film. In past John Wick films, you know that the antagonist, you're waiting for that big showdown in the end. But this movie didn't really have a main antagonist, but the climax was pretty amazing. So now, would I, John Wick, go watch this movie in the theater again? Yes, I completely would. It was so much fun to see Ana de Armas kick ass. But not just her, but it was also great to see John Wick back. So now, are you watching this movie this weekend? And if you are watching this movie, I would love to hear what you have to say about it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more movie reviews every week.